What up, world? It is currently 8:32 in the morning, and I ain't gonna lie, this type of weather makes you not want to get out of bed. It is freezing outside. This the type of weather I wish we could have had, back in December, but down here in Texas, man, it don't get cold till January, February. That's when it's the real winter. So we definitely dealing with it now. But regardless, man, it's gonna be a productive day. Gotta get out of bed, man, and gotta get this bread. Let's get it. Look at that walk. See, damn, they're walking normal. Anyway, I just made it to work. About to clock in. See it right there. Yes, sir. Finish line. I'll check back with y'all in like a couple minutes, man. Just to pretty much, man, record my day, man. How's it going? Look like this might be a slow day today, but yeah. All right, y'all. Just got home from work, and the temperature is not as, it's not as cold as it been for the past like couple weeks down in Houston. Something right, man. I get a little walk in, man. Like I said it in the previous videos, man. The simple way of getting in shape, man, just staying active, man, just walking. And I will say, man, I've been improving in my walking, and I got a feeling that I'm able to run again. So I may do some little jogging too. Who knows? But hopefully, I can. Hopefully, I don't fall. But let's get it. All right, so it's been about 30, 45 minutes since I've been out here walking. Pretty much, man, I done built up, I done woke the body up and stuff. I think I'm gonna give this jogging a shot. Or, either a quick run or quick pace, whatever you want to call it. But I just feel it, I feel it in me. I feel it that I can, start jogging now. Let's just see how it goes. Y'all wish me luck. Look, look. Nope. As soon as the camera sound on, you know what the camera sound is. Why you wanna hop on me and stuff. Anyway, it's my dog Nala, as y'all can see. She's completely bothering me while I'm trying to record, but it's all love though. Ain't that right, Nala? Hmm? That's right, yeah. You see yourself? Right? She's a German Shepherd and a Husky. And yes, she's a pain, but I love her very dearly. But anyway, with that being said, you just saw, me getting it in, before the night, falls. And as you can see, I can jog again. I can jog now, which is a huge progress in, my healing, man. Um, while I was in shock, I told you that I felt it. I felt it in me that I can, move a little bit faster. Just by, walking regularly, I felt like when I wanted to run, I can run. Now, of course, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I do look, a bit silly. I do. Pretty much when I'm picking up, my left thigh, it's like my ankle to like, I want to say my knee is still kind of like stiff, heavy. So it's like, it feels like an anchor, I'm like dropping my foot, completely down and stuff. That's something I hope I can get improved. Well, I know I will get improved, when I start doing physical therapy next week. But honestly, it don't matter how I look. The fact that, months ago, you know, maybe even a couple weeks ago, I knew I couldn't walk. And, back when I had my stroke in the hospital, I couldn't even lift my leg. And, for me to, be able to, get out the hospital bed, making a recovery, walking to, now damn near running, it just feels amazing to me. It just feels like I'm one step, closer to making a full recovery, and it surely is a blessing. And I don't even care if I look stupid, Of course, it's all part of the game, but I don't care. And hopefully you don't care either. For everybody that's going to the gym right now, I know we're in January, it's been a while since I uploaded or whatnot. But, if you're in the gym, getting it in, the main thing is that I will say, I kind of touched on this in my last video. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed, because I'm not. I may look silly doing that, but hey, I wouldn't have it any other way right now. I'd rather look stupid, for the world to see, me walking the store, but hey, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting it. At least I'm trying. At least you're trying. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I tried to upload this video earlier in the month, before it got, later on, into January. But right now, anybody that's, overweight, dealing with health issues, the time is now. And I know I may sound, very cliche, like, oh, you sound like so many other people. I mean, but what other ways there to put it? Hopefully you learn from what I went through back in June. And the fact that there was a good chance that I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here right now, 80 pounds down, finally, recovering, being able to run. That's just truly a blessing to me. But as you're watching this video, and I'm sure a lot of the Clutch Squad members, man, by the way, I love y'all, me, Dub, and Ross, we love the Clutch Squad. But, there are definitely some heavy hitters, that support us. I see y'all, man. I see the people that, support us and whatnot. And, I see myself, in there. I know how it is being overweight, being sad, lonely, depressed. You feel like, based on how you look, you don't have that confidence. You feel like, you can't, find, get into a relationship or whatnot. Believe me, I've been through all that. But you know what's crazy thing? The crazy thing is, though? Here I am. I decided to make that commitment, finally. Stay focused, stay consistent. Outside, putting in the work. While I still have a disabled hand. While I still have a disabled, left ankle. You might not have none of that. You're probably watching this video right now, probably, depressed, the one that's saying like, hey, 2025's already starting off bad. You're, like I said, you're overweight, you probably have, bags of, food, around you and stuff. Thinking that, stop, move, down. No. Thinking that the world is against you, because I was just like that prior to my stroke. And you gotta realize, you got your arms and your legs still intact. Like, look, even though I'm making a slowly but surely recovery, I still can't fully use my hand. I'm making some slight progress. Like I said, hopefully I have some major results, when I start my physical therapy training again next week. But if you can do this, you can fully move. You're fully capable of moving all your arms and legs. Not to sound like an a-hole, but you got no excuses. I had no excuses before I had my stroke. You got this. All you need, all you have in your, in this world is yourself. Like I said, I know it's hard. I know it's depressing how you look right now. Y'all know how I used to look. Believe me. And I ain't gonna lie, of course I don't look perfect or anything, but goddamn, I look 10 times better than how I used to look. I'll take it. And I'm only gonna get better, man. Mentally and physically. And I want the same results for you, man. This person that's watching. I am you. I know how it feels. Believe me, brother. Believe me, sister. I know how it is. We all have that addiction, man. I've been saying this, man. Food was my drug. Food was my addiction. And it nearly killed me. Yes, stress, was a huge cause of that too. But I feel like, main factor was, me eating those greasy foods, man. We got to chill out with that. We are literally cheating ourselves out of life, man. We're young, I'm young. 33 years old when I had that stroke. And even today, people that, I used to work with or, I knew, maybe 5+ years ago I haven't seen in that long, they went, they walk up to me in public, and I tell them what happened and whatnot. And the first thing they say is like, bro, you too young to be dealing with that. And that's exactly true. I was too young to be dealing with having these health issues. But it is what it is. I knew the risks, from the jump, since a youngin. Yet I completely ignored it, and that was my cause. That was my result. Not to get too religious in this thing, man, but I feel like eating was my sin. It's my gluttony sin. And what I went through in the hospital, man, that was my hell. But unfortunately, I talked to God, you know, and I made it out of that. I don't want nobody to go through what I went through, man. Even though I'm making a recovery, I'm still dealing with, health issues here and there sometimes. I know my blood pressure, I still gotta, get that, taken care of. It's nowhere as bad as it used to be, but still. Last check up, my kidneys were, still a little bit, they were okay. But also in the hospital, you know, they were a little bit high, my kidney levels. And so where they're telling me about, even, worse stuff that could happen to me. But as I say this to the people that's possibly don't have none of those issues, don't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, no hypertension. I have that as well, which is crazy, unfortunately. You were just, overweight and maybe lazy. Let me tell you something. Get on it before it's too late. These are issues that I unfortunately have to deal with. There's no cure in high blood pressure or hypertension. You can only manage them. It is what it is. Oh, it's something that I have to deal with. But ask yourself this: do you want to be in my footsteps? Do you want to be in the hospital bed for 3 weeks, feeling like you're in a prison hospital? You can't move, you can't do nothing. Me throwing up, all the medications for a complete week, vomiting every day because my body just couldn't take the medication. I wasn't used to medication like that. It was complete hell. My grown ass, crying every day, like, bro, I can't deal with this. I had to pretty much shut myself up and tell myself, I had to even talk to the Lord. So I'm like, this is gonna be okay. But even though I learned from that, I got out of that situation, I never want to deal with that again. There are some foods that I refuse to touch. And of course, this past December, man, I kind of ate bad, but nowhere near how I used to be. But once again, it's a new year. I had to really much go get back into that mind state. It starts with here, the mind. I wish I could point. I can't really point, but you get what I'm saying, though. There's so many people that die every day from heart disease, man. We are literally cheating ourselves out of life. And I don't want that to happen to you. I didn't want it to happen to me. I don't want to happen to, my one of my family members that's going through it. I wish him all the best, but I know he's gonna, he's gonna get the help he needs. But we're just too young. We are beautiful people, man. We cannot constantly cheat ourselves out of life. Yes, life has been terrible to us. I'll eventually, I'll open up more about what I went through, me being overweight and stuff. It was complete chaos. Ever since a kid, ever since a little chubby 8-year-old. There's no love for us, man. Especially us dudes, us big dudes. That plus size movement, you see it kind of, going away nowadays, big beautiful women, but there's no such thing as, showing love, to, us big guys. We got it hard out here. There's no love for us. It's a cold world out there for us, man. Come on, come on. Come on. I'm cooking right now, and you just, this girl here. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, man. Once again, not trying to preach anything, but hey, I'm just giving y'all, my experience. I love y'all. Thank you all for the support. It's 2025, man. It's a new year. It's time to get on it, man. Because we're only getting older. As we get older, man, our body, changes. And I don't want to deal with that. We got to stop this crazy eating habits. And one more thing, I know I said I was about to, pretty much end this, but when I was in the hospital, within 3 weeks, I dropped 45 pounds. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was like, was it Ozempic or anything, but of course, it wasn't. And I got a lot of people asking me in the DMs or whatnot, like, bro, are you on Ozempic or whatnot? No, I'm not. The fact that I dropped that much weight within a quick span, which it was, very unhealthy, but I was in a hospital. They kept me on a very strict diet. I couldn't really eat nothing because of my taste was acting up weird. That was telling you something, that my body was crying for me to get this weight off. It's
it's been like 7 months since I had my stroke. I stayed away from fast food, sugary candy, sugary drinks, sodas, junk food in general. Yeah, I may dabble in fast food here and there. And like I said, this past December, it's kind of, I overate. But no, I stay away from all that, man. And that is the main key. You got to stay away from this fast food. You can't eat it like how, you know, you can't, constantly have that in your diet. It's not right. But that's one whole nother video, man. I'm definitely going to touch more about that. Once again, it's your boy Trill Billy, Brando, Trill BTV, the Trillest Loser. Once again, I thank y'all all for the love and support in 2025. We getting it. I love y'all. Stay blessed.